Raji,
Salaamaaleykum.
alaikum salam. You get turn on sa camera bi.
Sana fu ñu nekk nii si page bi.
Wow.
Why? Okay. Why you can share the page on different platform as well.
Yeah, yo, CL as well. You get live already. We
Man mënuma share di
so-
because benn phone la use.
Okay, now go share. All right.
Share ko on Gam Football fan forum as well.
Okay.
If you can tag also, you can tag it to all of us.
Okay. Habib, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Juma Mubarak.
Juma Mubarak. Yeah, it's good to be back.
Good to be back. It's good to be back. Man ngay yema won sa iPhone bi nak. Man tay man
No, nga ne ma lifi naka la tudat sa.
Share ko fu nekk.
Nga ne ma share ko so loolu la.
Share and tag. Tagal Omar tag ma tag ñoom Aliou Wenga sun équipe bi.
All right. Aliou am nañ BI. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum salam, Mr. Yafa. Nakam na coach. Habibi.
Mr. BI.
Na ngeen def nag.
Mr. BI nuyu nañ la.
Ane fine, you know. Nakam bili nag.
Alhamdulillah.
That's good.
That's good. It's good to have you here, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you very much for having me. I'm pleasure to be back.
Yeah, pleasure to be back. It's your home.
Yeah. No, small catch la way. Wala ko small catch la, you know.
No. You know last time am na kuma call di ma lay dara ma ko mané. Wala bi ay yow li ma lay ni lolu ne ko suma area de. Because man duma dey pretend. Lo xamne I have no clue or I can help you, I will tell you the right path to go.
Yeah.
And then Gambia we have this problem. Di xam lu te xamulo, you know.
No, waa ñu ñëpp dañoo jàngale kii la man ko ñu ñëpp dañoo jàngale.
Waaye dafa am ñoo xam ne seen area la seen field la that's what they do for living. Xam nga. Waaw. So now you know.
Yeah.
Waaye kañ nga ci link si nag ana ko kañ nga ci link si Slovenia nag.
Slovenia maa ngi si ko am de maa ngi teel a if it's I want to go to Maribo next week.
Defal loolu waaye nañ ko waxtaane after no so pare rek
inshallah
Habib nañ bàyyi suñ brother bi Modou Lamine bi ay nuyoo and you know welcome back everybody ñoo xam ne ñoo dee seetaan plateforme bi it's been a minute but comme niñ ko waxee rek dafa am dañ jëloon a deserved break ba pare mu continuer nag you know, some technical issues, but we are glad that everything is sorted out, and we are glad that we are back and dinañ delluwaat si nañ nekk fii on weekly basis, inshallah. You know, just to keep up to date with Gambian football and you know both home and abroad because comme lu ñu dee wax rek Gam Football Fan TV it's about Gambian football, and Gambian football doesn't only stop in the Gambia alone. Am nañ Gambians yu nekk si biti ñu ngi faa play ñu ngi faa yëngu si football and I think it's really important pour ñun ñu acknowledge loolu yëpp balaa maa sori rek dinañ bàyyi Enel you know mu introduce boppam and you know then dinañ Habib tamit introduce boppam you know dinañ wax ne rek you know it's great to have everybody back.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, man la Modou Lamine BI, a Gambian, who is football, you know, just a normal fan of Gambian football and a normal follower and supporter of Gambian football. So they don't want to jërëjëf, you know, pour invite the platform, the appreciate naka torop.
Yeah, that's Mr. Bear. Why? Bear, you know that a lot of Gambians do ask this question about who is BI and what exactly he's doing. People ask me this question all the time. So I think
Balanga sorry nala bay nga duyo. So nga duyo
no,
ko
dama gis ne sa waay dafa
namoon nañ na
costume bi.
trop namoon nañ na trop dinañ dugg si BI dinañ dugg si
Waaw
BI and then you know
like comme ça ñu ko xamee ñun moom football nga football dafa mel ni politique su nekkee si yow it's just natural daf day click like that so ñun yàlla moo def ñun ñu bugg a football and then bugg a Gambia most especially Gambian football so moo tax ñu dee bàyyi suñu time ak everything li nga xam nañ ko si ak luñ si mun ñuy participer so for some time xam nañ ne we need to have our own thing mooy am fi plateforme boo xam ne dafa nekkal sort of a center boo xam ne dafa mën a educate a lot of people ñoo xam ne they are in the game te xamuñ game bi so ñun plateforme bi it's not about ñun xam nga ñun dañ ñëw pour xamal ni ngi no we create the platform right li nga xam nañ ko dinañ ko wax li nga xam ne xamuñ ko nag any particular topic ñoo invite ki nga xam ne is the right guy comme tey luñ def BI moo ñëw so su li nga ko laaj mooy loo xam ne man xaw ma si lu bari moom moo si xam dara so su explain a lot of people around ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi follow dinañ si mën a jàngee so I think we expect to have a very good program because the person ki nga xam ne moo fi nekka he will be here to answer your questions sana you mun ngaa wax gars yi ne if they can even ask question on the Facebook link why not
yeah because one good reason let BI ñëw dinañ ko li ma ko njëkk a laajal bi mooy Moulamin BI is a household name in Gambian football.
Yeah,
ku yëngu si football rek xam nga ko.
Definitely.
And lan la Moulamin BI di def lan mooy liggéeyam si football. Because ku nekk dafa am aha. Because am nañ important topic bu ñoo discuss tey. And specifically, it is not about an individual player. Let's make this happen. Let's make this clear. This is about the future generation of Gambian players because then they feel that most of them have been misled in certain issues. Why did I buy BI? Si lalla mo yëngu si football.
Jërëjëf Sana man actually maa ngi involved si representation of football players and jàppale clubs, particularly Gambian clubs, for transfer guys and players, to the outside world, most particularly Europe, obviously sometimes in the Gulf and the Middle East. Started as a journalist, West Coast Radio. Definitely journalist, a reporter. For a few amount of years before they promote me to become assistant head of sports, after Salah Bai. Actually, my mother resigned. Then Salah then really Banjul. My fellow def League Secretary General. And then I'm on a time, I was not happy with how things were being done in the, the way the club was portrayed, so sila were willing, what I think the Munna transform club, make it more vibrant and engaging and also create some avenues being like outside, for Gambia, they Munna follow club with that. But most particularly that it was to target, agents at clubs, because at the time the what me to interrupt, for Namuna invite agent while a club for Gambia. Scout players. So the best platform muna ka amon mo nga film some matches duga ko YouTube, create highlight the player bi, and then like just share ko that. So more or less no na fa nek yon, and then man for about I think 3, 4, 5 years sila buy tamit, and set up my own company because at the time now I feel like okay, my own at the stage being I'm feeling like, okay, instead of doing something I just jump a club, why not I just go and establish something then I jump the entire Gambia, instead of Liga Agbana club, Liga clubs yet. So then I got known and then set up Modestic Sports PR, and since then ninge try that, alam mo na football but sometimes ninge try slowly but surely,
Thank you, BI. Dinaa ñëwaat si yow in a minute. dinaa ñëwaat Habib dégguma la bu baax.
waaw man sa dégguma ko de.
non.
waaw.
Oh.
waaw.
dinaa ñëwaat si yow Habib. dinaa ñëwaat si yow.
No, I want to. No. waxam bi dafa lu ma si waxam bi am na loo xam ne dama si am interest. Aziz.
waaw dama see bàyyi Aziz nuyoo gu ba pare.
waaw asalaamaaleykum maa ngi leen di nuyu ñëpp ñu seetaan bi nuyu Biaye Habib ak Sana it's been a while comme noonu la ko waxee yéen ñëpp.
Aziz jërëjëf it's good to have you back and you know gars yi fii namoon nañ la trop you know waaye Biaye yaa ngi laal fu am solo first of all fan naa ne in suñ subsequent programmes yi dama laa team up yow yaa Abdoulaye Ba you know and father ñu nekk si benn place.
Yeah, it's my former boss.
And
actually, it's my boss, that's my boss.
That would be really interesting because I mean, Tesi Suba Mamum. But coming back to the thing,
yeah.
Some company it's basically on PR, but Yange represent Gambian players. I understand a host of Gambian players. You Yaneka Dylan manage, and basically the reason the industry Libite, it's basically about players representation. Then your site deal example. Few weeks ago, some couple of days ago, Gisnanya Major Mingam issue at Ibanian, you know, and he's Momodu Bojang from Brigama United alias Major mu ngi amoon issue ak club am bi gis nañ club bi génne nañ statement read naa ko read first of all I read it from the Gamfoot transfer you know lu Major binda according to them lu Major binda and then ma gis benn press release from his club. It was kind of a little bit contradicting a little bit. But from a PR point of view, langa janga si case bobu si case Major bi.
Yeah, but I guess I dig us actually my airport right now. So I'm trading a digger sound here. No, luma si jange moy to be really honest, that was a major PR blunder done by a major. You know, because it's two things. Because bumari de story be on Gamfoot come nako okay, first thing I'm put that more than online see club check guys in statement buñ binda. But club statement buñ binda what they gonna yala. I didn't see anything that made Major look like a bad player. Okay. Like luma for to understand more they actually said what was the actual fact. Negana is Major, you know, with the hope the 6 months loan to more then I like a trial and then and the option of a permanent contract, which unfortunately due to that So when I saw Major Mubina or Gamfoot Bina, you know, I feel like the fatela react dal, you know, the fatela react in the sense obviously you young one pick up matter with the Professional Football Association, you know, of England. Lower on the more guy handle ko the after case be sunkurule out. Yo Degabi New John Lako. Or PFA one and okay, you know right, it's not you. You know, and then like movement. But just going and attacking the club, how want moko def or more mokowa or not, but because it's not later after Gamfoot deleting and coming. But to work in the moko def, I personally and really believe Lum Def no was actually a bad move, you know, because number one, yo yang the apartment like club apartment and move Angulosa, and then yang still wax bad about the club. Imagine a club in your elect or the following day, you know, okay, get a switch apartment, we give you 24 hours, park out, and then like where you gonna live, you know, for Deka, Lloyders, you know, and club is a money terminator like a work permit, so they can because you're no more working for them, you know. So I believe Lum Def, okay, understand a lot of Mudefco, but the Fatela joke or the Fatela talk Mudefco, which for me was really, really wrong.
Wow. Man,
All right.
okay, man.
Bala Abib di ñëw.
Mhm.
BI contracts.
Yeah.
You did talk about mun nañoo terminate contracts and be. I mean, people like me keep asking, what was in that contract being done signed? Was it a 6 months loan deal or was it like a trial? Was it what? And basically, where is the most important part if a player needs to go to another club? Because then they say everything should be well documented well before player be the join club before you go disclose. Where do you have a good contract and where can it go bad for a player?
No, I think basically, soon I can read again or just read the statement, from the club when you sign. Then I just club
I just have it in front of me right now.
Wow, okay, I'm gonna read out. I'm gonna read out for the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, we can confirm that Mamadou Bojan has returned to Rainbow FC. The striker who joined us in the summer has gone back to the Gambian side after we activated a break clause in the loan agreement, which is very crystal clear. After making his debut against Born Red Rose in the Premier Sport Cup, Mamadou went on to make 7 appearances for the club in all competitions. Hibernian FC manager Lee Johnson commented firstly, we had like to thank Mamadou for all his efforts and hard work during the time with us. We brought Mamadou to the club after impressing for the Gambia's U23 to see whether we could open an avenue into African academies because they produce a very good player. The loan spell was essentially a trial for him and for us. We felt that he did okay, but ultimately we didn't see him going on to affect our first team, which is why we brought the loan spell to an end. We wish him all the best. I think it is crystal clear. The first sentence of this thing has definitely made this clear. The striker who joined this summer has gone back to them after we activated.
Yeah.
After we activated a clause in the loan agreement, it means Mamadou's time with Hibs, it was based on agreement, and there are clauses that bind the club that wouldn't contaminate.
No, sana ma explain la. Gis nga okay. Like another example, Buwa bunga them horses. It was a 6 months loan. I understand. It was actually like a 1 year loan, but club am on an option within 6 months to activate and then course I'm permanent or not. It was the same at James. So how this loan thing work is club be outright and they want to use the first 6 months and consider it as a trial. No matter any player brother them 6 months they gotta come on paper as a contract they sign now. But you have to end it to get your permanent deal. You understand? So I feel like okay, boom sign it was okay, it was all good news actually, but I feel when he signed, man personally he didn't actually get to work harder. And I don't know that Lamonica problem at club, but I don't know now there was a time he actually got himself injured, not even with regards to being on the club duties. And then told them on that now, check injury. Then the head coach was actually very pissed off. Not training with the team, but training with something else. You understand? So lowly can be factors, but okay, then feel like Munta settle down and Munta adapt. You understand? And then Gamuno trigger listen like the clause. But I feel like I believe Major Hammond and he was there on loan because it was widely publicized for on a 1 year loan. But sometimes us as Gambians, us as Africans, we feel too how I explain. Come they feel they tell us okay, sign na Hibernian Scottish Premier League from fee muna dem Angleterre do man and major team them it's a good club because Pascal Kuja among phone and Pascal Kuja I'm on a very good time. But you get them on loan, you didn't sign a permanent contract. And the club the club actually was doing very bad. And they brought you in to actually see whether you can help them. And then club be one and like been on a consistent team. I don't know whether you saw it. that they wanted to try this as an African project because obviously all the other clubs in East African players. So this was more or less like a test or a trial for guy to try the African market. Unfortunately, it didn't work out with Major, and okay, you mentioned Mungi from Rainbow FC. A lot of the Hibanian fans don't even know who Rainbow FC is. And I'm even sure, even Yen right now, you don't even know who Rainbow FC is because in Gambia, you don't even know who Rainbow FC is. But like there are other factors, like it's all come into play that, which I think Major was more a problem of a third party ownership because obviously Rainbow FC I agent ñoko mom. So agent yi ñom ñoo xam naka len dugalante and obviously Major mi ngi attack na his agents ate his money or blah 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 blah, which okay, also it was wrong. Nit ki mëna lekk sa xaalis, but sana lu nekk like you have to take it through the right channels. And the right channels is more yëpp. Now la jox benn example. Dafa am benn player, boo xam ne club am bi mu fa demoon okay. Ñu ko sign on a 5-year contract. Club and me were not paying him a salary for 6 months. More getting involved, more let me know. To be really honest, I was trying to see what I can do. But then, the fact that the Benin club in Denmark, no solo. So club in solo directly over Moko, Manako Kina, the agent. I don't know what you're gonna do, but make sure you're not Mexico. So what I did was, the more than man like, you're not five salary academy. La more is an issue with all this taxing. For the can live well, for the can leka. Boom explain Monaco, are you really sure lawyer one Monawa? Monaco Bana Jamo on the fact, my own matter with FIFA and player we win the case with at the end club bobo, Bumnaco in Spain, then go for about 15,000, 16,000 euros. Pay that same place in Denmark. So I believe in the major again how Malta would have lumdef or how Malta would have gum food video apartment which for me was actually laughable to be really honest because obviously apartment boom one mom si prison la deka ñun yëpp xam nañ apartment ang ater nu mel and even one of the players you xam ne yéen yëpp xam nañ ko yow Sana yow Habib ak even Aziz and he's actually a very big player in the Gambia national team su ma la waxee apartment bu mu dëkka major long video noonu is actually better than one fu mu dëkka but kooku complain because dafa xam ne foofu is a starting step after foofu his next contract is a big contract and sometimes we feel too entitled to it I want okay club join the moto, yeneen players you get drive naka ñëw si training ground bi the thing is ndax loolu mu ngi sa contract ne dina war a jox moto and two okay su nekkee mu ngi fa na am nga the driving license for drive inside of England loolu yëpp are all factors I think sometimes people say certain things but they never factor all of this naka like all of these things they could put into consideration.
So from a PR point of view, player be am the opportunity to put all those things into his contract prior of we sign either we loan agreement or we sign contract with any other club. It's like I mean, if I hear you well, you as a player, AXA agency needs to look into your own interests and you put it on the table. If the club is interested, they will take it.
No, of course, but okay, like to Major's defense to me, okay, like the moment now Nicolan Japale, they did a bad job, but to Major's defense, I think is also right. Guy me Japale because Major program, you just got aware when things got worse in Hispania, but Major's program started in Famalicão in Portugal. Okay. I understand. Major program, popular door. Major was actually living in like in worse condition than Lumocas right now. This I know because water not mom, and when he wanted to live in Famalicão, I'm on like options on the table. One in Denmark, one in Riga. And then another one, I think it was Egypt or in Dubai or something, yeah. Which okay, like Munebugut, because of, it was kind of complex, which is fine, which is not even a problem. But problem it started in Famalicão. Put wallet they got boom by Famalicão, them Hispanian. Text now, come on, congrats, bro, take the chance, I'm happy for you, and blah blah blah. I never expected that no problem in Hispanians because Hispanians, you beat England. And obviously Europeans, the more one do respect contracts. But most Europeans then you want to respect contracts because you respect their contracts, exactly what is going to be there for them. Because FIFA money now fine, FAB money now fine, academy, so they're very, very careful with how they treat certain people. But I'm not feeling that we're going out to social media and talking about it was actually really bad. And then when we go with social media, you delete comment bit. but then all the major English media houses ñu ko bind but da nga gis on this part so xoolee newspaper ñu ngi like ñu ngi bind ne approach nañ Hibernians for comment but Hibernians said they're not gonna comment. You know, your harmless and Hibernians right now are gonna sue major for libel or for defamation of character. Lolip is actually possible. So no matter certain things, you have to be really, really considerate, you know, before actually doing it, in my opinion.
Okay.
Sana,
Yeah,
may
bala
wala
ma
biya.
ñëw si yow rek dinaa la
Wow.
lifin nga flip sa caméra bi pour ñu mun a amee good view si suñ
Wow, okay. Ma flip ko na nii na.
Landscape.
No,
Turn on.
landscape rek. Wow.
No,
Sa
I
Nii baax na
rotation.
na.
Dama la turn
No,
on.
sa rotation ni phone bi. Sa rotation.
Hejja biya ñu toog yow.
No, xam naa maybe ben xalaat ba ma try seet na naa mun a connect si laptop fu na mooy gën a easy.
No, why are you?
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yang si airport, it's fine.
No, yaa ngi baax. Yeah, it's okay.
No, nii baax na na.
Aziz bala Aziz di ñëw.
No, yaa ngi baax.
Okay.
Yaa ngi baax.
Aziz bala Aziz di ñëw. Yaa doon bëggoon a laaj very important
No,
question.
bu woy, Aziz ñëwal.
So Aziz
No, bu woy, baax
nga ñëw. Lan nga jàngat si whole issue of major bi. And then, you know, ñu ngi see jël reference. Because war naa nekk loo xam ne dañ si war a jàngee.
No, tey moom am na enough time. So mun a ñëw waxtaan.
Wow, we good to go.
Yeah.
Gis nga number one moo nekk lu biya doon wax. Suñ players yu bari nga li day wala bàyyi social media lu happen 1 2 3 nga dem social media bi nekku ne daf laa gën a yaaxal rek because of man first time moo gisee Gamfoot dugal li Gamfoot ñoom bëgguñ si dara ñoom da ngay am ay views ñoom loolu si gars yi ñoom bëgguñoo xam naka la case bi demee ak lan moo nekk li happen moo tax bi ay lu mu explain ba pare benn problème moo am ñun fana ay ting suñ players yi ñëpp dañ wala try gars yi am ñoo xam ne dañ leen represent ñoo xam ne dañ leen fa nekkal in su problème amee ñoo xam ne dañ leen a taxaw comme bi ay lu mu fi bi ay doon explain xam nga yëfi contrat dafa ndoo yu bëri xamuñ contrat moo nekk li ñu wax rek ndoo yu bëri xamuñ contrat
Mane maa ngi available day no dama just uti some better rek pour toog mun naa continuer
ok xëy na yow da nga gis bu nekk xëy na da nga play Gambia waaye doo gis contrat nga ñëw fi ñu contrat ku la yow agent bi xamul agent la xamul ku la represent kooku moom dafa ñëw su amee commission am mu bàyyi la nga dem nga sign contrat yoo xamuloo lan ngay sign man in the first place man bi ay mu ngi explain ndoo bi man dama fa woon ne ndoo bi Portugal la jógee Portugal ñoo ko issue loan man after bu problème bi amee si laa door a gis ñuy wax ne from Rainbow from the beginning dama fa woon ne Portugal ñoom ñoo ko issue loan Hibs because BM ngo Hibs is a good team, is a big team in Scotland because Carlos nekkoon na fa gars yi benn time Carlos bu fa nekk gars yi dem nañ ba play nañ FA Cup final so loolu nekkul team bu mag ba pare gis nga comme bi lu mu explain gis nga Eastern Europe bi team yooyu noonu ñoo du respect contract waaye gis nga Europe ay England Germany Sweden Spain France dañu respect contrat ay Hollande dañu respect contrat xam ne lan moo leen see fekka su fekkoon ne ay Malta ay Turquie ay Greece yi moom dama la koy wax su fa demee play dama la koy wax point blank ne la ne fii suñ la fayee tey au de sooy sign contrat sooy sign 1 year trial ñu fay la 6 months beneen 6 months bi ñu dool di ko dugal every month lu ko mooy sooy play soo gaañoo duñ la fay soo pléwut foo jaa nga nekk di perform waaye lii ay ting ne suñ doo yu bari nañ ci jàngee because ñu leen di represent dañ war a xam ñu leen di represent because of fu mu nekk nii football bi lii xaalis moo si nekk te yéen yu bari dañoo toog seen ko téléphone la ay téye call wax team si téléphone rek de téléphone yu 2 minutes 3 minutes yow ñoom ñu dugal leen xaalis seen account ñoom ngay toog yow nga dem sign contrat bu bon soo ko signé tamit yow is your own problème ba pare sax yaa ngi contrat moom xëy na contrat comme bi lu mu expliqué ma wax joxuñ ko moto joxuñ ko lii su fekkee ne dafa am si contrat am bi obviously dañ ko war a doon appartement moto ak everything waaye tamit bi ay mu fi wax leen lu important moo nekk ne neexut bi nga ñun suñ players yi dañ teel a doylu this is the main thing dañ bi mooy dëgg bi dañ dee teel a dëgg soo demee si place man dama koy wax benn tamit am na ko moo discosal yow su la agent jëlee mu yóbbu la place yow soo fa demee yow yaa war a réyantel sa bopp nga xam ne dafa war a génn waaye agent bi mënu laa ñëw mu génn la fa te yow nekkuloo di performance moo la mën a génne foofu noonu man doo yu bëri dama ko naa wax gars yi su ñëwee di wax rek Alex daal dañu yóbbu Israël bàyyi ñu fa ma ne ko su ma la ka Israël nga dem soo tarayee da nga faa génn soo demee ba yaa dee gis ba pare soo seetee africain yu bëri africain players yu bëri fan la gars yi di doore billahi wala taala su nawee yan dëkk la gars yi jaar yëpp yow sa doo ko dee bëgg c'est la ñoom sax dafa dem met mu métti gars yi jaay ko Salzbourg mu dem Salzbourg mu tëj fa loolu la def mën a ñëw England toj
non even tere moo fi sax even tere moo fi sax naka laa nekk Lorient Lithuania la dem Lithuania from foofu Belgium Belgium naka lay léegi Ligue 1
bot ñun problème bi ay moo nekk leen la yéen da ngeen a try li ngeen mën a def yëpp nga jël ne gi nga yóbbu ko bi nga yóbbu ndooy Estonia beneen doo bi naka la tudd kooku demul play
Singate
kooku play bi gën a dem Singate play bi gën a dem fii Czech
Slavia
moom dafa xam lu mu bugga
non waaye xam nga dam ko lee naka laa dam ko lee players yi ma ne leen the thing is man obviously players yi ma leen liggéey dam ne neewa man du ma sa boss yow yaay sama boss because without you there is no me and amul benn like in this business amul benn agent boo xam ne dafa big player bi mooy tax agent bi big and always ma jëlee example Cristiano Ronaldo bu mu bëggoon a bàyyi United kenn moo ko bëgg no one wanted him su nekkoon agent am dafa baax ne ko na nga gis ne ay baax ay teams yu mag yëpp de come and pay but fu mu mujjee Cristiano right now ne ko di liggéey agent am because I feel like ne agent am mënu ko defara dara but the thing is it's not the agent it's player bi because amul benn value right now so ñu bëri duñ mën a understand loolu dan Gambian player daal even ko seetaan ni right now man du ma sa boss naka la yow yaay sama boss more or less and anybody ko liggéey mu nekk man or any other agent you are the boss of the agent not the agent being your boss the moment nga xam loolu those two differences like amul benn agent kam ne dina mun a nax or na la mun a fu
Modou dinañ ñëw si
yeah man
because foog naa ne this issue bi yëpp dafa am fu mu dee commencé mooy suñu Gambian League bi waaye dinaa bàyyi Habib ñëw because am nga si lot of experience regarding our domestic league players and contract and how players are managed in some of these things waaye balaa see ñëw rek naa bàyyi Habib mu dugg si moom tam mu share his thoughts about major skills.
waaw man kañ moom xam nga tey moom tey xam nga sa boss su ñëwee da nga jël back seat so BI is in town so waaye man lu ma say yokk mooy ñun suñ players yi duñ xam nga nit da nga nekk taalibe soo nekkee amateur toj nawetaan ñu ne booy naan la yaay next Neema yaay next Xavi nga firi mbaga ut 100 shot doo déglu campé boo xam ne kenn si ñoom demul sa airport bugga laa wax how football is governed sa boy di la puus football dafa move on léegi is strictly business da ngaa bapat and then li nga nit da nga nit équipe mooy li nga wax équipe bu baax da nga nit équipe boo xam ne ñooñu dañ xam football yi 1990 ak tey du benn lu yaa ngay change FIFA mu ngay def ay amendments yoo xam ne soo nekku di live with the game yow da nga réer so force li nga war a def mooy amut kii ñoo bokkandi yaa bàyyi moom non amut kii moom da may boots non da ngaa seet ki nga xam ne mu ngi si game bi xam na game bi te mun na laa dimbale ba pare nga nangoo digga waaye yow yaa ngi Gambia even sa Bissau mus la fa play sa jànga soriwul xamuloo contract ñu la war a dimbale sa boy na la non boy say daf laa use gis nga ay daf laa use yow again boo xam ne moom mooy ekkati baxaam di ko spend si yow so what do you expect most of these big players in Europe yëpp from the beginning fekk again bi or somebody xaw laa mbas but if you work hard if you work really hard yow sa value dafa egg te sa value si egg sax you can even change your again because teams are buying the value after comme lu biay wax fii rek Cristiano Ronaldo ñëpp xam nañ ne mun naa score waaye his hit maabam bi dafa wàññeeku because léegi dafa taxaw ñu ko pass mu score compared to before lu mu noonu so value am bi dafa dem daal so lu mu wax laa déggal rek player bi mooy di boss because moom mooy di product moom mooy play su play really good value dafa egg te su value bi eggee it allows the agent to negotiate more because moom moo ko def but Gambian players yi dañ dee not all but majority of them dañ dee yakam ñeneen ñi fu ñu jëlee advice di foofu bokkaa nit ndeya bàyyi te xamul game bi mënu laa represent te locally léegi Gambia ñun dañee bàyyi suñu nit ñi ñuy bàyyi paas dem di liggéey ñoo xam ne booy they are far away amuñ ci yow benn jërmange because ne ko ne biyaay lu fi nekk mu tax ma wax loolu but am na loo xam ne biyaay du la ko ñemee def
non
because Gambia la hell no
xalaat ne biyaay dafa xalaat ne Gambia da ngeen war a dem Gambia
yeah so du ko ñemee but nga dem kii ñëw xam nga dangal ñëw sol kos wax wu rëy la wane xam nga fay ñun dañ dee gom nit based on appearance kooku noonu daf laa fawoon night mu use la baxa bit naaw du ko si account am yow nga dem play because lu xew mooy this ñun xamuñu woon lu bari si deal bi xam nga moo tax nit ki whatever you do it good because su ko defutee si yoon su tey bu liy fee ñëpp de because nobody is hearing about BRICS in this deal BRICS bokk si te ndoo bi mu dem play BRICS
no waaye
amuloo fen fooy dégg ne BRICS te gis nga Gambian players
soo gisee naka xabi baala ma naka soo gisee BRICS nekko seen deal bi BRICS tamit they made a mistake mistake bi lii la BRICS Rainbow ñoo leen pay off completely BRICS receive nañ xaalis and Brikama lu ñu def dañ waive on seen right which was so I don't want to use the word but yoo xam nga lu ma mi you know so obviously Major can move to anywhere Brikama duñ am dara and loolu moo tax pour Brikama ñaaka am dara that's why Rainbow give him out on loan waaye loan I'm sure there's a loan fee involved which loo xam ne Rainbow is benefited so instead of Brikama mën a claim training compensation or solidarity what Rainbow is doing is loan the boy out, Mulifin, they pay a loan fee, and then that's it. Brikama is really going to be cut off. When the boy turns 23, my loan is finished. Yeah. So, you know?
So in case this loan deal to Hips should do ben Hips go sign on a permanent. Brikama doing job.
No,
I'm sure training competition mo na fan nekk waaye training competition ñaatal exactly yeah because for example
it is interesting
for example léegi ñi suñu waxee okay transfer fee for example 10,000 pounds la for example but then guy fay Rainbow scouting fee of 50,000 Brikama what are they getting in training compensation out of that 10,000, maybe 200 or 1,000 like you am. Lolo is what?
Or less,
you know. But Brikama obviously starting like joining play because man, I'm not going information that Brikama they sold into Rainbow FC, which of course I could understand because I'm called to an academy. You know, when boy I'm on a chance, you know, like major Brikama and even before under 20. Before more than under 20, like Brikama jai. So guy patient and 2 guy hard, more than under 20.
You see?
It's Lolo assist gis nga ñun Lolo mota assist Lolo mota it's been waré duga ci topic bi mané Habib ne we are going to bring in BI because I believe ne there are a lot of hidden things you have la you could make it clear. Inga sun club si we sometimes then they act in a way bo xamne dañoo yaxal suñ bopa in the future. You know, and then
gis nga man bi ma ñëw Sweden nga man Sweden ñëw ma fi man ma fi ñëw man suma yaay ma bi ici time boobu ñu ngi play on 17 bi time man maa ngi play Ports ma ñëw fii nii ñu boole ma benn agent kooku tamit nekkul yéen that guy kooku moo pas démb moo boole ma waayam bi kooku moo jëlee woon pas démb fii waaye kooku nekkutoon agent so maa ngi ñëw maa amaguma time boobu sax amaguma 17 loolu kañ la woon 2000 so ma ñëw di play ma ñëw gaa yóbbu ma second division si second division bi ma dem first day maa ngi jógee Gambia maa ngi daw time boobu ñu ngi jógee play on bi ko ñu gis ma dem ak dama daw ñu dem play ma play after ñu dem play ñu play yàlla def season boobu noonu I was just playing as a second striker dañ dugal goal yow ma score ay 21 goals kii bi ay xam naa kii nii naka la tudd Patrick gis nga dat Patrick
Patrick Mock
ma daan wóor si Stockholm di wóor fu nekk di ma call ma tase naa Patrick 3 times pour ma sign contract waaye xam nga yaa ngi jógee Gambia mu ngi am kii xam ne moom man kooku ma yóbbu second maa ngi wax ne kii moom duma ko or man damaa dem kii yow ma yu go den time boobu tintango ay yu xam nga bi after ma ne xaaral kii man kii lay liggéeyal kii yow ma yu go den so waaye gi nga maa dem di play second division bi Ports dañ doon dem laajte transfer ma call leen ma attaque may leen yéen man ma ñëw Sweden yéen xamuleen naka laa ñëw Sweden yéen fayalu leen ma tey fayalu leen ma léegi ngeen laajte transfer team bi amuñ xaalis su ma demee si beneen team da ngeen doon am xaalis léegi gars yi bi na suma transfer bi mu yom play second division gis nga bi ma dem yul Golden Ports gars yi am nañ si transfer bi gars yi am si 40% gis nga xaalis boobu noonu ma call Ports ma ne leen ne ñu ngi leen jox xaalis soo leen bëggee xaalis bi Ports time boobu xam nga Ports ñoom fis bu gars yi dem Ports gars yi wax time boobu noonu ñoom football bi bëgguñ si xaalis bëgguñ si dara ñoom dañ naan sponsor rek kuy dem contract sax gars yi xamuñ si dara mun naa nekk si xaalis bi gars yi bëgguñ si dara soo léegi man leen ne container la ñoo teg dina leen ay bagage dugal leen ko fa mu ñëw gars yi ne ma non xam nga ban account lañ def xaalis bi dama ko def ba léegi account bi Ireland xaalis bi Ireland lañ ko fay si account bi Ireland gars yi koto yi ñoom neen gars yi séddoo xaalis bi yow gars yi lekka ko ma ñëw Gambia after 2 years fana Oswada waaw fi contrat lañ ko laaj ma ne ko loolu nga ma laaj ma ne ko soo bëggee ñu dem si office aksi ak Bilel ak ñi ñu toog foofu man ñëw naa ko faaw ma ne ko xaalis bi si account Bilel naar bi nii nekkoon lifin bi foofu leen ko dugal ñoom ñoo ko séedoo waaye fan la si gars yi demul fen ñu sonoon si Ports daa boobu ñoom Faraba ñoom Fall ñoom ñooy noonu lekkuñ si xaalis bi foo nit gars yi ko séedoo gars yi lekk ko te óol na ma ne Brikama bi tamit dañ yàkkamti woon ñoom ñu neen ñu dox gars yi na 20,000 gars yi lekk ko
bi Aziz duma la dog waaye dinaa bëgg a biyaay mu jekkali the issue of Brikama United ak Major because these are second revelations yoo xam ne la it's like we can sit and ask our club is the club run is Brikama United a proper club?
But like that depend in what aspect. In terms of players, of course, it's a proper club. In terms of administration, Lolo is a big doubt because Brikama, obviously, Brikama with the fan base, look at Brikama should have been and could have been one of the household names in Gambian football because Brikama team I'm not support anywhere I forgot them support base bank for and anywhere forgot them tamit players young for why lu xew mooy because amuñ that proper administration léegi teams yi naka yeneen teams yi dem form seen naka la la ga dem form from third division second division léegi ñu ngi fourth division léegi Brikama have 2 teams in the first division Grela Tomorrow and Brikama United so like support base is actually divided but Brikama waroon na and mun na nekk a household name in Gambian football and a very rich football club but unfortunately the people obviously since the time of Solskjaer more coach gis ngeen players yu ñoom produce players dañ ñoom bàyyi dem la dem Real Banjul wala nga gis suñu amoon structure time boobu la players duñ fa dem okay gis ngeen several times guys signing deals with some companies and then dañ naa ñëw seen player Malaysia ak foog naa Bangladesh or something but suñu amoon that proper administration that dama feel like Brikama could have been a household name in Gambian football with regards to trophies and even with regards to selling players. But unfortunately, they are not capitalize on that on that support base.
In terms of players' contract, this has been like an ongoing problem in Gambian football. Because man maa ngi remember man suma bopp sax bokk naa si ay players yoo xam ne dañ am issue jógee si one club dem si club am na transfer amul transfer am na contract aw ma contract. Can you tell us basically what are the biggest challenges in Gambian football in terms of players' contract?
Halis mooy the biggest challenge because pour wàllu dëgg bi Gambian players yi soo nañ de.
I mean let me put it in this way. Da ngaa gis ne clubs they just signed up players in contract, okay, and then as far as I know in a contract, it should be a win-win situation. But it's not players clubs you have you get signed up players contract, but there is no allowances attached to the contract. Can you call that a valid contract?
Legally, yes. Legally, waaw mu nga wax loolu is a valid contract because obviously contracts yooyu ñu ngi ko jël yëpp ko si fédération bi so su fekkee ne fédération bi jóg nañ wax ne we're not accepting this contract then it's not legal but fédération ñu ngi ko accept so obviously man daal dama feel like ne before fédération bi did certain things the minimum lu nga war a def mooy every team we play either in the first division or second division dañu war a stipulate outright ne any player we play for any club minimum salary boo ko war a fay mooy $500 or even 1,000 or whatever amount but minimum wage among in Gambia. Comme na ko waaye am na players yoo xam ne ñu ngi play without getting paid and loolu ba léegi mu ngi am even in the first division talk less of in the second division.
The problem is GFF ñu fa nekk ñëpp a ngi am teams loolu mooy problème bi ñoom ñëpp ñu ngi am teams so duñ bëgg a def so loolu gars yi ko bëgg a yow duñ bëgg a def
and guess what Aziz gis nga Gambia ak Africa ñoo mel noonu dañ jee ba jiite ay silmaxa gis nga players yi bu ñu amee seen that association
dormant
gars yi ñëw initially they have this plan of trying to enlighten the players. Gambian bëgguñ ko eew because
biya mu nga dugal si players Gambia players dormant association bi
no because I didn't dormant because obviously naga federation ma nga na support so lo expect
fa laa ñëw sana nit da nga moom sa boppa
waaw
nit gis nga nit suñ ne independent mooy kuy wéy sa xalaat gis nga man moo tax ñu man suma moise gi danga maa gaaw a ooyee ko iñaan because man duma génne anybody yaa ma sax man soo bëggee ma ànda yow suma xalaat dafa relevant somehow not all the time but danga maa déglu waaye Gambia Players Association they have to own themselves coaches yi referees yi but kenn si ñoom is not independent te kenn si ñoom gëmut ne we can go alone ñëpp dañ fa ne GFF am na war a GFF mooy sovereign guy ak lu gën a garaaw mooy
waaye Habib dogo mara okay te bula yaa dog why even GFF seen boppa they cannot go alone they are reliant on FIFA funds and CAF funds so lowly it's from top to bottom so
well mami GFF dafa GFF daf dee téye pipe bi GFF is the meter so put it down to their tune they close the meter ba woo kom waaye man nag man si boo nga teg meter bi man sax moo ma gënal soo ko tegee fu ma taxaw damaa wax li nga xam ne mooy dëgg waaye lu xew mooy some part of the players not all some of them dajee bañ but li xew mooy dañoo xool ñuy bañ ñu skip leen dem underneath wax ak ñeneen ñi empower leen so léegi divide nañ groupe ba suñ ko divider groupe bi du effectif because mbooloo mooy doole so what they do dañoo xool ñi nga xam ne ñoo they are weak ñu dem à penetrate ñooñu start di against ñale then that's a problem. It's not time to put them together pour ñu work together pour ñu mën a achieve seen goals no they will try to divide them into two su ko defee di effective moo tax the word dormant is the most
is the appropriate word.
The most appropriate word.
Habib gis nga bu gaay ñëwee buñ ñëwee Riyadh fekk maa ngi Gambia ñu ngi train ba pare gaa ñëw taxaw di wax players yi bu gaa waxee ba pare ma déglu la bu gaa waxee pare yow ma leen man li ngeen a wax ni xam nga li te Gambia tey mu ngi doon am fii ma ne leen waaye lii dëkk mu nekk dafa am players dañ dee am players association loolu ñun lu gaa dee taxawal players la gaa dee taxawal ma ne leen ne tey lu ko mën a def moo nekk ne yéen players yi yéen seen boppa suñ ne every month player wu nekk fay $25 every month auto ne season bu nekk player bi na fay 200 boobu noonu soo gaañoo player bu gaañu auto player ba am accident o gaañu o anything loolu foofu la ñoo jëlaatee ñëw dimbale la player bu am contract ak sa team bi ñoom ñoo ñëw taxawal ñooy ut lawyer ut everything ma explain gars yi tax di wax waaw waaye gis nga after si time yi élection bi bu ma gisee am na after ma gis ñi di def bi ma ne si laa toog ma ne kon ñii seen ay situation bi li amul benn njëriñ si laa xalaat ma ne
no the thing is with this allied associations is they are not independent. Muy players association, coaches association, referees association. Dinañ am a program regarding this allied association because they need to look, the association will need to look into the interests of their own members. Okay? And in as much as pare wu ñoo defar seen own constitution, ñoom seen constitution ni boppa loo xam ne moo leen mooy bàyyi seen association bi dañoo nekk boy Gambia Football Federation, and we will not look into the interests of Gambian coaches. Comme tey I have seen it somewhere else. ñu ne Fodé Ba dañ ko génne si under 20 bi am ko binda ndax coaches yi nañ ko taxawal I doubt it because boy lañ duñ ko mën a taxawal simply because kenn du nangoo génne sa opinion on that issue.
naka lañ ko taxawalee su ko gisi taxawee openly di campaign election.
I mean, how do you do that? Coming back to the topic, I have to make sure that my insist new Amadou BI because BI can go mën a amaat tey. A lot of things.
Thierno Badji mu ma binda su ma amoon link waaye xam naa maybe we do it next week.
Yeah, I'm not just 8 minutes. Thierno nañ ko binda and then dinañ continue so bi BI lan mooy nekk because we just have under 10 minutes. What's going to be your advice? What's going to be your advice and suggestion to Gambian clubs and Gambian players at large? Because it's like it's really, really important for us to try to have a roadmap and you map out how we're going to tackle this problem of contract. Because major la tey si major la nekk di wax waaye am na yeneen players yoo xam ne jaar nañ same problem.
ma ne kii naka la kii tudda yow ndoowu dem Denmark try ñu ne try yow I don't know kii nii Musa Juwara.
waaw ma ne BI. No why Aziz Musa Juwara man mun naa understand lu tax Dennis di wax ne dañ koo check because su nekkee ne yow yaa ngi nekk ay pro.
I'm playing time.
No, after man, this is my point because so play with over 1 year active football.
Yeah.
So anyway, for you hold.
But come on, the club is Sabina Nenge. It's not normal. This kind of loan is not normal. Trial is not normal. But wow. I mean, they will just make it open for him to see what he got, which is fine. Because Gambian players, especially Gambian players, accent contract issue. BI, in your capacity as a PR, what advice would you have to Gambian players, at Gambian clubs? Because lead affect clubs, affect players.
No, man, advice about bank club players like advice because players is my priority. Clubs mom learn that. But before
but BI clubs learn that you I'm not because I believe there are a lot of challenges with the club regarding these things.
No, Luma mean clubs learn that because club be obviously soon league. Okay, let's say for example, you play Aziz FC, okay, and then Aziz Mujaila for 100,000 or 200,000 euros. Yo young MC Habibi in like Habibi FC, Habibi Mula pay 500 euros. Come on, the benefit.
Yeah.
So long what the money that players like advice.
Club bila de.
You know, players like advice because clubs in ñoy mëna control the transfer fee or whatever amount. So players that the money advice moy okay. Sometimes desperation money lead into certain things because what they're gonna run you they have the situation in Gambia. Gambia
Yeah.
Africa is about money. So obviously anybody could even your son as a senior. I understand. Any player, a contract from even a college team or even a high school team in the US, ngane ko sign. Dina ko sign. Why? Again. Why? Why am I today $200 is better than what I'm getting in Gambia. But they don't understand that. So the realities of the world are actually different. $200 cannot sustain you for even a week. You understand? So Gambian players say the Galaxy League is amateur. And then I'm continuing to amateur for a very long time.
Long time.
Gives more pro league because Pare are going to and pro league they don't want to play with maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 clubs. Make a sense. That's why they come African Super League. So players that I'm gonna advise more number one, men try and be aware of look they get into. And the desperation of Ngabuga Toki, what atanga them to certain countries. As a young player, they must take us. So for them, as a young player, they have a venue to start and then to play. Young player, for the time being, the more able to holiday. But them I'm somewhere it will be decent. They want to survive fufu. They want to own a family in Gambia, and then league hard for the next step. Next step, for the holiday neka. Next step, for the holidays be yep neka. For the start, mom, it's not possible. You cannot get 5,000 euro or 10,000 euro. It's not possible. So Nigeria 2,000 euro mom. Okay, for a start it's fine. 1,000 euro 1,005 without tax, it's fine. And then it's just like it's just starting. But nobody then they just them break and then man in Dugana Europe, looking at the frag more wow. Sign up pro contract next minute social media next minute I only say on that training picture so I got to say boy every day you do Instagram I repost every single day, which for me doesn't make sense. But when you show them I just work hard because as a footballer that muna just talent ne ko na niti ñola duga di la post wala di la binda man muna la binda every day but you so defute dara like it means nothing man muna la binda one wow abe fall star blah blah nga repost why sa teammate is ñam na ñu nga follow Instagram wala even sometimes could you say dañ nek on Instagram place di ko lay xam dañu gis ne he is much more focused on social media than even to work with so Gambian player dal mala advice in Gambia trial ke mum lan na so join me na club dal wal ne li nga bëgg be reasonable tamit bol dem di wax club ne 5,000 nga bëgg or $10,000 ñu xam ne club ci Gambia pour ñoo fay but reasonable lo xam ne da nga dem a club bi nga xam ne dana la jot the chance and the platform where mëna performer and then jox la xaalis man consider ma as xaalis as salary I'm just consider as allowance because to be fair to club ci Gambia tamit am xaalis bi nekk fa because nekko ñam ben sponsorship nekko ñam ben xaalis from anywhere even so we need league bisa what they gonna ñu ne xam ne xaalis bi is worth nothing. But as a player, them will the chance to expose yourself, and then tamit show them nga ham ban deka nga dem urban country, urban league, because both of them, it's fine. But so them as a young player, nga start, let's say for example, as a young player, them start Saudi, so for them buying first month, Saudi doing la fight regularly. Because you better never know so for them Harris Bank for which is true, but they not there and every time I talk about club is small monthly wages. So them also League Mohammed didn't respect a contract. Scandinavia is one of the best places for any young player to start. I understand. The best when I got Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Finland. I understand. Them are not just the game because no, it's still I'm not having but the more is still anyway. But Scandinavia in general. Guess na nyaka 1 minute them na. And Messi his market value Koko can do the play. Mungi do the play around July, August. His market value there is about 100,000. And then now he's worth about 5-10 million euros. A player come even in Gambia, GFF starting to consider. But boom the mega do the Kobina, I know our new star. Like come on, let's stop joking.
Player squad.
Just falling with each other. Huh?
Player squad.
Why nakala bon play Gambia lao can follow on. And the potential was there. The potential was there. So my advice is let government players be aware. So they know. You don't necessarily have to ask me, but you can ask Sana, you can ask Habibi, you can ask Aziz or They will always be able to advise. And then
si rifade o sare bu kamaso.
No,
man dama feya.
No, refer to Sadebo, you know. Refer
No, man kay mom. Dama si biay o Sadebo ñoo la wax modern day football fu tollu. Man amal luma xam why I have limits. So duma fi nek di graw te graw ma. Duma ko def.
Yeah, so man small advice that basically low, you know, because naka be the body to but I feel like we're getting to a stage naka is going to stop, particularly with this new generation of government players, because new generation of government players provide they be okay. Everything, but some of them they name one of them online and then Google and then they read. These are the battle. You know, sometimes need to put them school, put Janga certain things. You know, loan put them more even some modern football players. But even guys, even some of the players, certain time, certain instances, they know what are them sick clubs, for example. I am as is that same club. Instead of call as Saga, like law firm, you know, then you live in them negotiate and everything you fake for Aziz. You know, and then maybe Aziz and you go fight.
Yeah, for your comments.
Yeah, you know, maybe Azisan maybe Azisan maybe see club bobo. So basically I think that what and when we solve everything, you know, players that naga try seek for advice and then janga for them online research, you know, or even sometimes contact like come example, let's say them Sweden. When you upload the Swedish professional like players union. You know, because anytime bowling they will actually reply, you know, because like so long as you're a footballer that and you into something, they will always be willing to advise. So one that and with this thing of Musa Juwara, Hamona Bayern Force, who then said then you will be an assistant website and I'm trial. Okay, I'm on information among fathom. Why as it's not allowed in Scandinavia, do you know what that? You know, dunya no badara Musa demon ay teams ñu xamne demon na fa trial binduñ ko o de c'est ba friend because Scandinavian club bi moko bind because ñom obviously ñu ngi expect ne Musa se dem train on Monday or Thursday or whatsoever fancy ñëw gaay gis a player bam ne xamuñ ko dinañ do di laajte wala journalist dinañ do di laajte, you know, which of course gis na comment ci body wow lu tax mu wara dem trial lu tax lale. But come have you know, the thing is, the unfortunate thing is, you know, I'm gonna get your play. I'm on offers put them on Slovenia, but on.
Manza they gonna offer Grisa was on the cards.
Yeah, no, even before was that was an option for more than one in Denmark. Okay. You know, most Timmy James, but okay, like the more exactly like Lumwa, you know, but on trial in Odense. It's a bit surprising, you know, but in another way, not surprising.
No, BI when you xar su ciulé da nga fay dafa daw dafa jël doole légui amna no things no mo démé da nga ñëw a little bit down nga prove sa bopp because for Musa Juara, he's young, he's fast, he's very fast. Mun na play. He just need to put his head right, mu work hard, he's back because ñëpp xam nañ ne Musa Juara da is talent. Loolu moom am na ko. Gaaw na xam nga frank play la wax moom he's not lazy. So he just need to work hard and then you know is because moom lu mu am ni so many Gambian players ñu ko yot mu ko am.
Yep, for the opportunity.
Yeah, I am Kate, it's a privilege. It's a good privilege. So
no, I'm not happy tamid. Okay. Like but the thing is sometimes the flavor put domi ada mga honest. Sisa boba. Okay. So you say more honest fi horses.
Simple as they are honest.
Because because it's some of the some of the I'm on like offer from horses, okay? Mang long communicate ak Musa. They communicate everything getting fine. I'm gonna more details, even clubs in MLS. So my contact sport director be in Bologna, put negotiate terms. Money wala agent tam. Manako is agent money. Manako German number me. Hang about number la money. Cheno Sama. Manako I know this guy. This guy is like a brother. I'm a culture. No, nakala musa la ko. Manako bro. You work with Cheno. Money how do you know? Manako bro. It's a small world. I know Cheno even before you know Cheno. When Cheno was playing, I've worked with Cheno. But just be honest with me and tell me. Manako anyway, I'm gonna call Cheno and then Manako clearly. Okay, like Lomo Tonto, like I won't say it, but more collection, Manako bro. Yeah, I'm gonna boy. So I can explain everything. Manako limo situation. So they must move on. You understand them? Naka push for this deal. You don't got your friend. You don't have fun to come. I went behind your back. Why it was
Yeah,
the case?
yeah, backsnapping,
Yeah, like the boy never told me the fact that young league mom. So man to know to get just back out on naka like on everything. Because sometimes it's good. I'm like so. I'm not saying Lolo. I wasn't happy with what they did. Of course, for me, like I didn't care. Man, I just wanted to help because no man got sign or other for the. But I just feel like sometimes the honesty, the same honesty I'm giving you, give it to me back in return, and let's be open with each other.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on a better. Okay, the more audience link offer maybe supposed to try Dubai. Why Slovenia on them Hamon they were offers, but they were actually better. Mono them start, and then Bologna were actually willing to let them go for free.
Man, if you la.
Why am I calling? Why am I calling phone?
Mane, tey na maa ngi dem juma dajee beneen Nigerian mu ngi ñëw fi di play Bravo kooku next 2 years da ko fi gis dem na de Belgium Suisse dem nañ ñagi.
Yeah. Abib, I'm not really running against time, but I mean just to elaborate on.
Man, then you want at midnight.
Mane,
Marguerite, 1 hour and then 1 hour 7 minutes.
Is it 1 hour 30 minutes for today?
It should be 1 hour because we wanted to take it on 1 hour. I didn't overlap the 1 hour 20 minutes. It's no
okay.
problem. Why
dama
buga
Mane, he asked a very important question. He said, when we were after the team, we have now rainbow anyway. I was following it. One team, there is ask a question. I was also asking myself, is there any team called Galaxy in the Gambia? I mean, the issue of many young players don't know how to start low, then just when to jump and be big overnight, which is not it's not the reality in this game. But I mean, just to put my elaborate a lot for it. I'm not team to the Galaxy.
BST.
That is BST. Steve Akoyambi, I accompany me them Nyokoteka. This is no coming to Lulu too much. Why Steve accompany me? Formerly, it was
company. Sana wale Steve mom team am president.
No. I'm not. I mean, obviously, it's an organization now.
Wow.
I'm management. It's an organization. So obviously, it's important when you elaborate.
Vice President Vet.
Formerly,
Diba
Oil, in the national second division, and then Steve Jinako, and we, that was something that we even wanted to talk about. Why one day we couldn't talk about Lulu, because seeing Gambian players they get into the football industry, especially racing teams, owning teams as well, I think to me is healthy. Why we will come to that next week.
Yeah.
It's supposedly gonna be Lulu Moeneka swing hot topic be. Abib mabala nga ñew bala ñoo amaat bi
waaw non nga tey
yeah, this issue of contract li mënon na jël like 5 hours duñ ko exhaust
absolutely
because am na lu bari lu entail problem bi it's like players su nekk ci biti ñoo ko ñoom seen boss a feeñ okay but Gambian players who play in the National League, I think you're gonna have a bigger problem.
Yeah.
No,
Because-
Bobu, problème
because
Bobu moo gën a big because Bobu ñi nga xam ne ñu war a lead the way are stagnant defaguñ dara. Gis nga man dama gëm ne you can so ma waree sign a three years contract te mënuloo maa fay su nekkee mënuloo maa fay man dama gëm ne dafa war a am clause boo xam ne dafa nekka pour man suma movement mu yomba because yow man laa player
loolu la ñoo wàññi loolu la BI di
non waaye xam nga
soo amee contract
non waaye xam nga
bul jump in to sign a contract with a player
non
lu ma miin mooy team moo bugga maa sign 3 years contract te in all honesty team bi nekkul ne bañul maa fay de waaye in all honesty amuñ the financial powers to pay salaries but this same team su ma ko playeree 2 years buga move to Walidan or Ports or Hawks dafa bañ yow mënuloo maa fay
legally like legally okay based on the FIFA rules legally let's say nga sign player on a 3-year contract and then six contract yaa ngi state ne every month let's say minimum 5 da nga ko fay la ko 1 month 2 months 3 months 4 5 6 legally even I think even within 3 months but let's just say in a space of 6 months la ko player be legally mun na ko terminate based on the FIFA rules
mota am na beneen do
legally legally mun na ko terminate but then you run a risk of another thing. Player be terminate whether he will have the support of the players nakala committee board that's at the GFF. And then 2, anga players association if he was really working, okay, players you body the name on a termination contract and move freely to other clubs. Because let's say in a professional, let's say in a professional environment, this scenario of this player could have on Spain. 6 months for club B, say contract, you want to cover a specific amount. Fine, even a single euro. 1, the for terminate contract B, and then 2, the for sue club B FIFA claim for damages, and then club B fine everything. But okay. You don't understand the government player don't want to have all the patient or the avenues putting in FIFA for what? Put maybe like €100, but I boy claim for. GFFB, I don't know that, but GFF is under FIFA, so I would tend to believe those rules are actually enforceable. But then clubs they know how many players say amundo level or Katambi or the knowledge to one. Okay, these are the rules. I'm gonna terminate the contract and then sue the club in FIFA. So long what the GFF soon every player playing in the first and second divisions in the Gambia club they have to pay them a minimum wage of let's say now so even let's say 200 for example, and then make sure you insist on clubs to pay players that any player or any club who fights a player I'm not right to terminate the contract. Then see how that is gonna work out. But I just believe the players are not being protected. Like, personally speaking, players are not actually protected, and it's just sad because the player behind the sign contract, and then let's say BIFC, player we bring them to Sana FC, okay? Sign contract BIFC there, but them Sana FC, GFF ñu ngi request a clearance from BIFC. Let's say BIFC is one player we play to Sana FC. The release clearance, so Louis have a player B is gonna be clubless. Which for me, it really and truly doesn't make sense. But obviously, those are the rules in the Gambian league, and it's sad.
It is really affecting a lot of players with clubs. Players in a contract with the club, but we still need the players to go to other clubs. BIC Bob, I'm issue and I know about it.
Man, I'm a issue.
Of course, I know. It's not a platform to talk about that.
But are you trying to bring this Yankuba Sabali's case with real unfortunate?
I mean, it's basically the same thing. Same thing, la. Players, body and you see problem bobu no Gambia. du jee nga dem ci club amuloo ñoom contract wala play wuloo ak sax nga need a clearance to go to another club. It is really shocking that the players needs to go through that. I think man, as far as I'm concerned, all my contract, all my darali more bind suma digante yow.
Sana.
There is nothing law am ne mo ñu wara nekkal suma digante.
So you know what?
Habib, neko ñu la dégga.
Habib, you're off.
Neko ñu la dégga de.
Waaw yow.
Waaw, ñu la dégga léegi.
Waaw.
Sana. Man dem naa nag. waay.
Non, ñu ngi laa dégga.
Yeah, okay, BI. Good. Even better.
Okay.
I'm not birthday bi moy daw. Why this becoming a challenge? It's becoming a this not a team so am ne.
Suma camera baax na léegi na.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's great.
Okay.
It's great.
Sana.
You know,
what I was trying to say mooy. Kër dafa am borom kër. Right?
Wow.
Rules yooyu dafa war a nekk about players contract. Lan ak lan what are the clauses nga mun a moom Sana 100%? Because man I believe ne we have to be they want to have a kind of flexible with the rules. We have to be flexible because of teams amuñ xaalis. ñëpp xam nañ ne Gambia teams amuñ xaalis. So the foog ne that teams amuñ xaalis doo mun a sign law players contract like European standard. You can't because player mun la ko fay. So yow mun la maa fay. Ba pare nga bëgg ma moom 3 years. Even such how many Gambian players laa xam man ñoo xam ne ñu ngi amoon surgery. Club bi faalewu leen. They have to find it them their way through philanthropies or individuals. Am na player yoo xam ne tey man am na ko benn player maa ngi wax moom wér na ba léegi mu ngi play. Ma ne ko yow how about your club? Mu ne ma ba léegi maa ngi fa am contract 1 year. Ba léegi bu mu fa am contract 1 year te bu mu gaañoo dem Dakar nobody cares about him. Team bi mënul laa faj bugga laa moom. Lii is slavery. Lii mooy loo xam ne dañ ko war a ameen génne ko si seen constitution bi waaye ne to own the players right 100% dafa war a ànd financial benefits. Loolu mooy digga. Even bi lu mu wax sax su nekkee ne sax you have to say ne fekk nga stipulate ne at least okay let's say $500 or $1,000 ne da nga ko dafay player bi waaye yow contract boo xam ne amut fenn fu mu mention ne kii dafa receive an amount of money on a monthly basis ba pare la savait 2 years the last year mu bëgg a move nga ne ko non some players will even rather sit down for the whole season di play xam nga loolu tamit war nañ ko seet.
Habib suñ clubs yi suñ Gambian clubs yi especially the big clubs in the country needs to up their game. We need to up their game in terms of contracts. Sana, big teams duñ ngee run the league. Man, look, they don't run the league. No. Why? But all this these big teams also. But like you have issue with this contract. Why? Because do you know why? Mange said an example. Mange said an example right now. I have on my phone right now a contract from BST. I can tell you, I am really, really pleased with Limagis. A contract with 2-3 pages. This now a top club in the Gambia. Some contracted players, it's just like one page.
Wow.
Okay.
No, Sarah. No, Sarah. I don't know how you got the contract, but some of the contracts are confidential. So, Kula Yone contract is breaking the clause.
No. BST do go have one more.
No. BI.
I went through this document.
If you are doing things the right way,
exactly.
Don't mind will leak because to league it gives you a good name.
This particular parties like no lab now. Then my unit contract with promote review call modulate more input. But when I went through it, I knew what was in this document. It is in fact protecting that individual. Dama gis yeneen contracts yeneen clubs yi nga xam ne big clubs lañ li ma fa gis li bind player bi ak lu bind club bi is less than 10 lines and that's it.
Man mo be endo in the contract. Because my campbell has good. He was white. They didn't feel him. We forget. He joined your contract. Half the team they never signed on the spot without taking it to their family. But no, you may have a ham. The contract is it. Manama can do the
Boy, some boys mu get them there.
Waaw mu ngi halalo, you know.
yaa ma dégg.
waaw ñu ma dégg.
Ndomi indi contract bi kër ma xool ko it was just one page.
Yeah, of course.
That club in the Gambia top 3 la in terms of pedigree top 3. Ma xool contract bi ma check ko ma ko lii bu ko sign because lii amul njëriñ mu ne ma ko lii is the same contract 3 years contract bu amul dara so Ndomi sign ko.
Gis naa club for the past 5 years. Gis naa a contract of a club for 5 years. Ma gis ko in 2023 it's the same contract. The same things in the contract.
Why? Because they don't have much to offer. But why, Sana? I'm not blaming the teams. Nawetan sa cinco de organize. Comme bi dafa indi ay loi ne nawetan bi ni la mo doxé. GFF ñoo wara set the tone, ñoo wara set the bar really high. Ne hey teams ñoo mëna safe place. Comme Gambian League fek mu flexible because high amu fa. Teams yi duñ mëna mom place 100%. Man d'accord ma lo. It has to be in the middle. Teams yi nga xamné mën nañu fay sen place yi salary. Lum ndaw if they can pay them salary every month ñooñu amen di go ahead pour mom place yi because at least lum ndaw every month dañ la fay. Waye ku la mënta fay bu paré bu la tenka comme ganar lolu man ama blame the clubs because clubs amen boss. Clubs sen boss moy GFF ñoy organize. Ñoy set certain things. GFF munta am na yoo xam ne player bi ak coach bi player bi ak team bi mun nañ koo discuss based on ne player bi am na a good team bu ko look after nga xam ne su amee contract ñooñu ñoo ko guide what to do and what not to do. I understand that. Waaye boo gisee clubs they manipulate players yi there is nobody defending the players te the players association amuñ doole. yaa ma understand GFF xaaj na leen ñaar xam naa si dara because I'm part of them ñii are in ñii are out ñi nga xam ne they are outspoken and then they xoolee as somebody negative the rest are there moo tax mënuñu am impact ba léegi seen impact du am because of ñoom they are together but they think different te nit nag soo leen bokkee joobukaay ngeen think different da ngeen tasaaroo te mbooloo mooy doole. But to put this thing to bed, GFF have to lead the way in terms of players' contract. The Lord suñ ko def fekk ñu invite players yi fekk ñu invite players ñëw ak seen refs yi ñu discuss ko ñu ñëw on a common ground li nga xam ne dafa baax si dafa favor teams yi favor players yi waaye the way things are in the Gambia teams yi ñoo am absolute power and they can do whatever they want doo si mun dara. I understand. But Gambia, if it transfer yi ak if it clearance, it's always a problem. Now this play, you appeal. Now amulo clearance. So there are a lot of things you have.
No, there's a difference. There are two things. And the CGFS status will like this low. Protest and appeal. Then I give team protest no nango appointing. Team appeal no nango pointing. So with time, the then try to talk to Ibu Pai. No differentiate. What do they really mean by protest and appeal? You know, because these are important areas where the Gambians needs to know because if clubs knows all about this, you call them, you say Nyaka points, they are hard-fought points, then we will question the capabilities of their management.
I'm not clubs yoo xam ne ñu ngi nekk seen points yi loolu is madness. Simple arithmetics ABC yow mënu la ko xam loolu moom is up to you.
That's what I'm saying.
Comme what happened what happened diggante Real de Banjul ak GPA concerning player bu nga xam ne Real de Banjul dañ ko jox gars yi loan ba pare ñu am a 3-way document boo xam ne dañ ko sign and seal dañ ko siyaatu GFF siyaatu copy GFF copy post player bi warta play against Real loolu mooy nekk si clause bi you have a copy Real have a copy ak ñi amee copy GFF so man maa moom suma player maa la ko loan I give you that clause in fact maa ngi gis fan yi anga man kese ñu ngi joxe Dean Henderson to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, Nottingham Forest. Yeah, do play against his parent club.
Thank you. You that they happen.
Which is normal.
Why? So they may in Spain.
As long as I'm not letting buying Nalen, and it is in the agreement, loan agreement. Be li war so ko defé dang ko tay and
I'm not dikay yo xamne ñom duñu am that law so demé loan you can even play against your parent body yoy bo fa nekk but sana pour ñu dimbalé suñu bop ak dimbalé players yi ñi nga xamne ñoy doxal football ñoo wara set the tone because they are running our football loi yi am na yo xamne ñom dañ ci am huge part sana club si tay bo gisé ñu mëna manipuler tay because xam nañ the level the field is not level so big clubs will always do what they want they bully bully
right.
So it's unfortunate.
You run against time. Then I'll buy rek nga tagato and then if you had anything to add up on the whole thing. But one line we really appreciate no fee. The the last time as well.
No, a consultant.
It's a lot that we have to talk about as far as getting football is concerned. You are a partner in your own ways, in your own rights, and then you gotta acknowledge Lolu. Come last week's show, we did mention we will try even well before my Wahayosa. We will not talk about things that we do Wahal BI or do Wahal BI. We will give you the opportunity to talk and then to share your thoughts, your experience, your expertise to the Gambians. Because this is what we needed. We need to enlighten ourselves. Even though Sassoon Federation, they are not important. They are not interested in enlightening people for New Hampshire rights. And I think it is important. Thank you very much for coming and then I'll buy and share some thoughts with the thoughts with the viewers.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure, for share platform again. I think this is my second time, and I really and truly appreciate it. And Sanyang Padembo Sanyang, my ex from Poland. It would have been nice to actually see him in Poland because I was actually in Poland for 6 hours today on some small business. But I'm not.
And exactly, Suma in-law,
okay.
And he's due back in the US very soon. So
I thought Poland, but it was really nice and it was really a good time.
Good.
So
good.
Hopefully that maybe then I'm Gambian player or players, moving there very soon. But just to say Nigeria Jeff, for the invite, I appreciate that time, and Munafi, like certain people they will be happy with it. Some people will be happy. I'm just saying that like whatever that I say, if anybody's not happy with it, but I just feel like that they're just my thoughts. They might not necessarily also be the fact, just mahala and obviously for now, in a free society where anybody can share his or own opinion, and I was just exercising my duty of sharing my thoughts that Dila Jajefal Yosana and Diwatamit, have it Jeff and as well as Naka Aziz, platform mom, to be really honest. Bomako, I was not really sure that Nakalana was available, but after my checking my flight connections and everything, I guess okay. like dalalong fit and dinalong dedicate time, you know, pour speak. Actually, yoyata madilis my next flight. Just give it that like 3 hours time frame, you know.
So now you have to pay a ticket.
No, so
no,
yes, my boy,
no, Sanamunko fight, but in another way through someone else. So bul worry.
Anyway, they go appreciate because the connect flight is tiring.
Yeah.
So the fact that you have the zeal with all the tangat up and down, full talk. Because there's a lot of people who are watching all over the group, from Gambia to all over the world. They are watching. They how I change our program. The final a learning curve for a lot of people because on a particular topic. You said you say you know. So they could mandama say jange, some say jange, and then you follow. So you can appreciate Gambia dafa lack Gambians like yourself, they're living in the game on a daily basis. So with time,
like little body now, of course, just
I think we have more coaches. We have more coaches outside than agents, man.
I know a few people actually even in Gambia, doing the same work. But the thing is, we all are doing our own stuff in our separate ways, and whatever anybody else is doing, it's really appreciated. Some of them in the contact one, and you know what, it's good, keep it up. But after some more, this like one thing, Luma Lewa, it's unfortunate sometimes us Gambians we're not creative and innovative. Innovative in a sense, Habib Mungibe Slovenia. Okay, Mandana Slovenia. Them take a fool and then them the same league Habib there. So Habib League Lomo and put that moy Mungi buy and BI Mungenyo Slovenia, Sana Mungenyo Slovenia, Aziz Mungenyo Slovenia, but Magena Slovenia, them Slovakia. Build a new market. Okay. So it's like for one mom, it's more or less if all of us are doing the same thing, it's fine,
Australia 2 hours the drive. Australia.
Yeah, exactly. I guess so. I'm more or less, trying to establish a market for them. And then I guess okay, if Sana is taking players to Slovenia, it's good, Slovenia Mungfa, but the OT let's say Pakistan, for example, and then more Gambian players go to Pakistan. So the more the better that.
Last time I met a guy, a former Cameroonian player. Moving on a scouting mission more year because I went to see one Gambian boy played in the second division. Matajafa guy, he's a Cameroonian. Mufinyo. So I guess Femom Bunta, I'm 5-6 years ago, they are playing they played in very, very good leagues because so play Maribo. So you're gonna play Maribo, you're gonna play for instance Olympia. They are the two biggest teams in here, and then you have Copa, and crime teams, Bravo, Mura. Imagine Mura. Last year they played against, they beat Sports here.
Yep.
Mura, how many start? They have a park. Send game based Sports. Then go Maribo. Maribo no abagay park. They defeated.
Park, yeah.
No,
actually, maybe Slovenia and Gambia can play for that because man negotiate I can see Copa as well as this more big
yeah, Copa David. Copa bogus say Copa name. Copa is a seaport. It's a beautiful city. Oh, I love Copa.
Yeah, but for the guys in Bravo, New One Gambia, actually, I was actually with them. I'm not interested in yeah.
Yeah, even that Gambian, sorry, that guy that Nigerian, that through Bravo. But I saw him with a Bravo task. Mura is a very good team. They won the league 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, why I like Copper because Copper seen style bi dafa rafet ba pare foofu noonu seaport la it's Copper it's really beautiful. It's really
No,
beautiful.
sana mo ñu wara naka sana mo ñu wara yóbbu MLS, links yi ngi xaar sana. So yóbbu ñu
Sana wa sana
dinaa wax Fouti
ak Portland, you know.
No, bàyyi ma wax Fouti mooy borom America. So moom mun naa dugal Abel.
Danso 98.
Yeah, it's great to have you. And then
yeah, thanks.
Next week is gonna be big. Already BI we've talked already. So Nalabai after New Jekalindulu of Silifin me. I'm show be next week, and then we wanna share other thoughts. Why didn't flyers?
I call na
No, I've already told you. You've already.
Yo, kunyo am fana yani ko jox.
Luma de def hanga man adib luma de def moy man dama de jaar channel bi man xam naa ne moom mooy PR bi so man si moom laa de jaar moom mu def liggéeyam man su ko defee man bu ma hanga man dama de noppal suma boppa man dama binda biyaay dama
no sana waxal ne rek ñun we are ñun ay pro la ñun du dem back way.
This is what we do.
Yeah, that's how we do.
I'm not in relationship ak boromam sax waaye duñ dem back way dañoo jaar si biyaay biyaay dafa ñu liggéey bi su ko defee ñu teg yëpp si yoon.
Ba pare for those of you listening waxuñ back way dem Europe de black no saga waxuñ loolu de we are talking about doing things the right way.
The right way. Yeah, biyaay moo ñu war a jox green light.
Back way moo defal Gambia.
Pour ñu wax individual boobu. So dinaa bàyyi biyaay ba ma jox green light ma door a defal flyers yi. In the meantime, you get Kuneka. Thank you very much, everybody, for sticking with us, and then patiently waiting for us to come back. It's really great to be back, and then inshallah.
Well, I think from Nekani, we used to have this straight talk on a Wednesday, but for now, they just stick with the Friday. For now. Suñ demee ba gis ne mun nañu am twice a week then mun nañu indiwaat straight talk bi. Friday bi nekk
probably straight talk bi nañ ko change mu nekk on Sunday evenings.
In fact, some people are telling me the same thing. Guys in America, ñu ne ma Sunday bi moo leen dee favor.
Yeah.
So da gis ne Sunday will be good. But for now we're gonna stick with this Friday so ñu make sure ne Gambians si ñu xam nga ñu am the opportunity di jànga to avoid this kind of mistakes in the future because dafa mun na moo tënk sa career till the end of time.
Yeah.
So I think it was a good show. BI was great, so alhamdulillah.
BI duñ jël sa time. Thank you very much once again, and then
thank you.
Dinaa la déglu for the next big one, and then I'm
okay.
No problem. Now I have
borom baal.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Bye.